Buongiorno! Wie geht's? Everyone across the globe, this is Carlisle Speaks Wall Street, and this is a fixed drill. So the first tag we're going to cover is tag 1. Tag 1 stands for account. Tag 6 is the next tag, and tag 6 stands for average price. Got a bunch of executions, different prices. What's the average price? Tag 6. The next tag is tag 7. Tag 7 is, who knows the answer? You know the answer, and the answer is begin sequence number. Once again, begin sequence number is tag 7. Tag 8. Who knows what tag 8 is? A very, very important tag that you're going to find in a lot of messages, and it stands for the begin string. Once again, tag 8 is begin string. So that's where you're going to find the fixed version and things like that. So the next tag is the cat, or the 9 lives of the cat. Tag 9, that was a bad joke. Anyway, tag 9 is body length. Tag 9 is body length, right? The body length of the message. Next message is kind of similar. It's tag 10. Why is it similar? Because tag 10 is your checks and balances. Or the actual name of the tag is checksum. So checksum is like, I sent you 2 fingers, and then I'm like, what did you get? You said I got 3 fingers. I'm like, no, man, that doesn't make any sense. I sent you 2 fingers. So basically, it's data validation. I want to make sure that what I sent is what you received, and one of the ways I can figure that out is using tag 10, checksum. Next tag is tag 11. Tag 11, very important tag for your orders. Tag 11 represents your client order ID. Has to be unique on the day, meaning you cannot have 2 messages with the same client order ID in one day, right? Oh, 2 orders rather. Now the next tag is 14, tag 14. What is tag 14? Tag 14 is your cumulative quantity, cum quantity, C-U-M-Q-T-Y, and that's gonna represent, I got 10 share execution here, 10 share, 10 share, 10 share, 10 share, 40 shares. Woohoo! So you got a total of 40 shares executed. That is your cumulative quantity. That's basically the sum of all your executions. I send you 4 executions, 100 shares each, 100 shares, 100 shares, 100 shares, 100 shares. Total of 400 shares I've sent you on the order so far. Your cumulative quantity is 400. So 14 equals 400. 14 equals 400 means a total of 400 shares or whatever, shares if it's equities, or 400 of whatever it is you ordered have been executed. The next tag is tag 15. Tag 15. Do you remember when you were 15? I don't. But anyway, tag 15 in fix is currency. For example, US dollars. How's the US dollar doing right now? Not so good, not so good. The next tag is tag 16. So tag 16 represents the end is near. No, the end sequence number. Tag 16 end sequence number. And then she's only 17. I'm showing my age. Who knows what song that's from? Anyway, tag 17 is exec ID. And I know I can't sing. Don't bother, if you don't think I can sing, comment below. I don't care, it's all good. You can make fun of me, it's all good. Next tag is tag 18. Who remembers when they were 18? You're legal now, you're an adult now. And tag 18 is for exec instructions, execution instructions, right? That's a very important tag I'll cover in future videos in more detail. The next tag is 20. 20 is a great year to be. You're grown, but you're not too grown, you're still young. And that's exec trans type. 20, exec trans type. 20 is exec trans type. And then your insurance rate goes down, I think. Oh, you can drink. 21, tag 21. 21 savage. 21 is handling instructions, handling instructions. Next tag is 22. 22, deuce. 22 is for your ID source. Always try to see if you can guess what the value is before I say it, or the tag is before I say it. So that's ID source. So ID source is, let's say I am trading stocks, and I want to identify the stock using different symbology. Like, for example, you can use QSIP. So 22 equals 1 for QSIP. 22 equals 2 for CDOL. So once again, you can put a certain value in the tag that represents, what the security is. But in order for me, so you sent me an order, in order for me to be able to look up what it is that you're trying to buy or sell, I need to know which system you're using. So if you're using the CDOL system, or you're using the QSIP system, or for example, you might be using the ISIN system, I need to know that. So you need to identify the ID source, tag 22. 22 equals 1, 22 equals 2, 22 equals 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, bum, 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 bum. Okay, enough of the singing. I think there are, for Fix 4.2, there's probably about 6, 7, maybe 8 different values. But the bottom line is, when you see tag 22, take note of what the value is to figure out what the security is, right? It's very important. So once you figure out, oh, it's QSIP, then you're going to look up the QSIPs and look for whatever identifier. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, J26, blah, 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 or whatever it is. Then you can look up that in the QSIP system and see, oh, that represents IBM, or that represents Apple, or whatever it is. So that's basically the ID source. So moving on. So we just did tag 22. The next tag that we want to cover is going to be 23. No, not 23. And I'm not covering every single tag. I'm covering a lot of different common tags, right? And this is a video you guys are going to watch over and over again. Drill, drill, drill till you memorize it. Tag 30. Who knows what tag 30 is? Tag 30 is last market. 30 is last market. Then we move up one to tag 31. So tag 31 is kind of similar to tag 30, but it's a little different. It's not last market. Tag 31 is last price. Last price. All right, so now we're going to do tag 32, another tag that is also similar. It's not last market, it's not last price, it's last shares. So tag 32 represents the last amount of shares that were executed. Obviously, assuming it's equities. With equities, your unit of measure is going to be shares. So let's just say the last execution was 100 shares. I sent you a 100 share execution of IBM, then your last shares is 100. 32 equals 100. I send you another 100 share execution. 32 will equal 100 again. Every time I send you 100, you get 32 equals 100. If I send you a 500 share execution, 32 equals 500, whatever the last shares are. Tag 34, very important tag. How do we keep your messages in order? How do we know messages, if messages are missing? We want to use tag 34, message sequence number. Once again, message sequence number, tag 34. You send me sequence number 1, sequence number 2, sequence number 6. What? How do we get from 2 to 6? What's going on, man? You skimping on me? What's going on? So you send that, automatically the Fix engine knows there's some messages missing. You send me 1, you send me 2, then you send me 6. I want to know where 3, 4, and 5 are. Send me 3, 4, and 5. I want all my messages. That's what you use sequence numbers for. The next tag is another very important tag. This is tag 35. Tag 35, 35. Every time you send me messages, what kind of message is this? How am I supposed to know? Well, I look at tag 35 so I can know what kind of message, or the type of message, or message type. 35 is message type. For example, 35 equals D, new order single. Oh, you sent me a new order. You sent me a new order. Thank you very much. I'm so happy. 35 equals F. Oh, you don't want your order anymore. You want to cancel the order. 35 equals G. You don't want to cancel it. You want to cancel, replace it. You want to change your order. I got you, man. I got you. 35 equals 0, heartbeats. All right, let's move on. 37. 37 is order ID. Tag 37 is order ID. That's one word, no spaces, no nothing. All right. 38, tag 38. What's tag 38? 38 is quantity. 38 is order quantity. So how many shares do you want? How many contracts do you want? Again, I keep saying shares. It's not only shares, that's equities when I say shares, right? Contracts, if it's like derivatives, options contracts, for example. Next tag is tag 39. Once again, tag 39. Tag 39 is ORD status. Tag 39, once again, is ORD status. Now, I'm gonna go over tag 39 in more detail, and we're gonna do some more drills. This is only part one of the drill. There's a new thing, trying some new things on the channel, different ways for you guys to learn, providing you guys a lot of different material and, different perspectives or methods in terms of helping you to retain the knowledge, the wonderful knowledge that I'm giving you guys here. So, with that being said, until the next episode, this is Carlisle Speaks Wall Street. Buongiorno, wie geht's? Dobre utro. All right, guys. Thanks, and until the next episode.